Hello everyone, it's Samuel from Team 7477 Super 7, and today's video is kind of going to be a refresher on part studios, assemblies, and imports, but we're also going to cover some new ways to use them, as well as how to use them for time efficiency. So here we have what's called a part studio, and in a part studio you can make the basic edits, do some sketching, extruding, and using other tools to basically shape part of a bigger system. And here is a part studio with a glasses lens. And I have three of these studios. 1, 2, and 3. Which are all different pieces of a pair of glasses. We want to combine all of these different pieces. But how do we do that? How do we combine three different part studios? The answer is through something called an assembly. If you go down to the bottom left, click on Insert New Tab, and click on Assembly, you get this new place you can insert some part studios in. And you can just click on this one. This is one of these lenses of the pair of glasses. If we highlight this, it reveals this weird configuration of arrows and dots with lines through them. If you hold and move these arrows, it moves the entire glasses lens in 3 different axes, and then if you hold this, it rotates the lens for the glasses, and you can basically control it like that. But for now, we'll just move it to the side and insert the other glasses lens from Part Studio 1. And we have 2 of these lenses. We can move this one up to kind of match this. There's a minor mistake or flaw though. This side kind of has a bigger arch, and that matches up with this side right here. So if we want to have a pair of glasses, we're going to need to flip this. And this side also has to go on the outside because it matches up with this side, because they're kind of that same arc. So we're going to have to rotate this one 180 degrees a couple of times. So we can highlight this. We can basically rotate this and rotate this again. And there, that should be good. Yeah, now that's better because this is on the inside. Now we can basically just align these two. Oh, not like that. But we highlight it like this and then move this here and up to line up on here. And that should be okay for now. So now we have these glasses, but now we're going to need the nose bridge piece of the glasses, which is contained in Part Studio 2. So let's import that. From Part Studio 2, here it is. And this can be moved to match these lenses. So we can just move that here, down some more, and maybe here. That should be okay. Something like here. Yeah, okay, that's fine for now, just as a model. But that's still going to be moved down a bit, so we can go here and select this whole thing and move it down. Move it down, then to this side a bit. Okay, for now, this is basically just a simple model of how to use an assembly. So this might not really look that good, but it works. So we can insert Part Studio 3 for this earpiece, highlight this, and rotate it towards the glasses. And we can move that here, move that towards this, there, Something like that should be okay. But now we're going to have to go back and move this here. And maybe up a bit. Okay, that should be good. Then we're going to have to do the same thing for the other earpiece on the other side. So we'll import this again. And then we'll rotate this 90 degrees here. Then basically just align it. So something like this. Okay, that like is there, and then we can move this here. That should be okay. And now we've assembled a pair of glasses. Now let's go on to imports. So you might have already seen something like this. What this basically is it's an REV expansion hub. These are really useful in FTC. And usually whenever you find something like this, it'll come with a CAD file, which over here you'll see under CAD files. Now click on the step file. You'll be able to download that. And in here, now what you can do, if you wanted to insert a CAD file, you could go here, click on import, then just click on whatever file you want. Click on combine into a single part studio like this. These settings are fine. And then click on import. It might take a while depending on how fast your computer is. And looks like it's basically done. And once you click on CAD imports, you'll have all the imports you need. And from there, we have it here. So we can go back to assembly, click on insert, and wait for that to load, and click here. This might be bigger than the glasses, but it should work. Okay, that's good. Then we go out. So yeah, we've imported this REV control, or expansion hub. Now from here, we can see if we can import something a different way. And that's through Onshape itself. If we exit the program, which don't worry about it not saving, Onshape automatically saves whatever you do and whatever changes you make. But if we go here, click on public, then let's just type in something like drivetrain FTC. And now we have a couple of images we can choose and a bunch of different CAD files. If we click here, which is a pretty good drivetrain, we can observe this. We can't edit it though. To edit it, we'd have to make a copy. And we can just open by me, click on this, and then you can click on open. And then just click copy here. And this also might take a while, but it could also be pretty fast. And now that we have this is basically a separate file. If we go back to our original file, owned by me, then click over here. This was our original file, our original program. Now from here, what we can do is click on insert again, but this time instead of clicking from part studios or assemblies in our current document, we can go to other documents, owned by me, and then click on this copy. Or we don't even have to make this copy in the first place. We could have just gone directly to public, but just for the sake of this video, we can make a copy. So you can do it this way, or you could have done it directly through public here. But anyway, since we already have the copy on owned by me, we can just do this. And then click on assemblies, and you'll have the drivetrain. And you can just import it wherever you want. And then you can manipulate however you desire. So yeah, this was a refresher on Part Studios, assemblies, and imports. And these can also be used to save time, like if it's a repetitive part or something like that in your FCC CADing, you can use imports to help you with that. You will need to use part studios and assemblies when making huge projects like CADing your own robot. So make sure you have a mastery on how to use all of these. Thank you for tuning in to this Onshape video, and I'll see you in the next one.